This video is the second part. It's continued from a previous video. This one is send and receive an event. Step 1, in the first scene, add a new script to moves between scenes. That was the canvas game object that isn't destroyed between scenes. So new script, and this will be for sending an event. So we'll call it send event. Step 2, type code to send event. Add using system at the top. I can get rid of start and update at top. Using system. Public static event action, and then you name the event. And I've named this send event 1. I have a method down here. I want a button to be pressed and then an event to happen. So it's public so that the button can see it, and it's called click send event 1, and it sends event 1. Step 3, in the hierarchy tab, right click and create empty game object. Add a new script to the empty game object. And this will be for receiving an event. So I'll just call it a receiver. Step 4, add a new script to the enemy game object. Call that receive event. Three parts to this. The first is on enable. It's subscribing to an event. On disable is unsubscribing to an event. And then the public void event 1, this is what happens when that event is called. So on enable, send event is the name of this class that sent the event. Next, send event 1, that's the name of the event. And plus means it's being subscribed to. And then it's going to activate event 1 down here, this method. Private void on disable is the very same send event 1, but it's got a minus sign, and that's to unsubscribe to the event. So it will no longer do anything when that event is called. And if it subscribes to an event, then it will do something when the event is called. In this case, it's just going to say, in debug, it's going to say event 1 activate. Step 6, find scenes in the project tab. Got scenes 1 and 2. Step 7, change the second scene. Step 8, in the hierarchy tab, right click and create empty game object. And this is going to be to receive again, so I'll call this receiver. Add the script for receiving. Component, receive event. Step 10, project tab, scenes, back to the first scene. Step 11, add a button to moves between scenes. So I can right click, go to UI and create a button, but then I would have to change the text, the size of the button. So it'll just be easier for me to go to an existing button, Control D to copy it. And I'll rename this. Instead of button 2, it'll be event. Event. Step 12, move the button to its own space on the screen. So right now it's overlapping the button it was copied from. We'll change this to 50. Step 13, add an on-click event to the button to send an event. So this button, I'd be dragging moves between scenes over here. Send event, click send event 1. And step 14, test. Press the play button. When I press the event button, down here it says event 1 activate. You can open the console here. and then it has a count right here. So it's been clicked once. Press this again. Now it says 2. If I go to the second scene and press event, it also works with the receiver in scene 2. And to prove that it works, I can make a whole bunch of receivers, press event, and now it's suddenly up to 11. Go back to scene 1, where there's still only one receiver. Press event, and there, it just went from 11 to 12.